Welcome everyone. This will be a brief overview video of Module 12 assignments. First we have the Chapter 10 Smartbook assignment. Next we have the Course Participation Superior Strategy Execution. Here you will choose a company and determine how they engage a vast variety of employee motivation techniques. You will also address what is the primary purpose of implementation of these techniques. Of course, as always, once you create your initial post, you will be required to respond to 2 other students. Next, we have the Chapter 10 quiz. Next, we have the Case 11 Starbucks in 2019. Keep in mind, you must review the case at the back of the book before attempting the assignment. Majority of you are doing fantastic within the case studies, so keep it up. Next, we have the Module 14 report, which deals with resources, benchmarks, and workforce. I'm not going to go on and on about the reports because by now, majority of you are doing amazing with these reports, and I still want you to continue to enhance them and make them even better. And even the ones who are lacking a little bit, you have my feedback, build upon your successes, and you'll be okay. And lastly, we have the Year 14 decisions. So let's go ahead and take a look at the results for Year 13 within Globus. Okay, so before I review the numbers here, keep in mind what I said early on in the semester. If you get a bad start, I'm not expecting you to come in first place. What I am expecting you is to continue to grow your company, continue to improve your company. In essence, you're competing against yourself. You're competing against what you did the previous day. Or previous year, I should say. So your goal is to be better than your previous year. That shows me that you're making attempts, you're analyzing data, and you are trying to improve. So I just want to make that kind of the benchmark so everyone understands. When I review these numbers, I still have to tell the truth, how I think you are landing up within the simulation. But, you're being judged by improvement. For Year 13, Company I, they gained 3 points. They're number 1. Company A, they lost a point. So Company A really can't afford to lose any points, if they want to compete for that top spot. Now, with that said, Company A's been doing amazing all semester. Company D, huge jump, plus 11. Great job, Company D. That's what I'm looking for. Company B, even better than Company D, plus 14. That's these leaps that you need if you want to contend. So that puts them in the hunt. Company C, plus 1. Great job. Company G, they dropped 3. Am I going to pick on Company G? No way. Company G has made just astounding leaps throughout the semester, and any team could drop 10 points within a year. So, maybe they're trying something different. They lost a few points. It's not that big of a deal, Company G. Don't be discouraged. Continue doing what you're doing. Company J, a prime example here is where they didn't gain anything, but guess what? They didn't lose anything, okay? So in a roundabout way, that could be deemed as success for them. As you can see, Company G lost 3, Company A lost 1. They broke even, okay? Didn't gain much ground, but that's okay. Company F, plus 13. Great job. And I know someone from Company F actually made a response to my past video, which, hey, I loved it. I thought that was awesome. I wish we would get more kind of interaction within the replies of the comments of the videos. That I would love to read those. But look, with me saying what I've said throughout the weeks, and Company F felt deflated at times, they came back and said, hey, look what we can do. And that's what this is about. I want to pull the best out of every student. I want to challenge you as much as I can. And Team F came back with a plus 13. The only other team in Year 13 to beat that change was company B, and they got a plus 14. So they only beat by 1. So hats off to company F. Fast track. Hopefully you're on the fast track, and keep it up and continue to improve. This is something you can build upon. And then you got company E. They drop 1. 1's not at the end of the world. It's okay. Of course, company H. You already know how I feel. You can't afford to drop 1. I think you broke even last year, so I didn't get on to you. Yeah, company H. I threw my hands up with company H. At a weighted average score of 57, that's probably one of the lowest scores I have ever seen within year 13 scoreboard. And the reason why I point out year 13 is by this time, majority of teams kind of have it together. Even if they got to a slow start, they're not in the 50s for any given year. So that's my concern. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the game to date scoreboard. Even though company I was number 1 in year 13, you can see here I and A are tied at 105. Okay, so this is going to be tough. Now, don't count out the other teams. Don't count out company D, B. I say don't count out G. Don't count out C. Don't count out J. If you're in the 90s, especially the mid to high 90s, you still can't catch that top team. I have seen it in the past. So don't feel comfortable. Team A and I believe it's only you two up top, and you're going to compete towards in for first place. Any one of those teams that are in the 90s still have a good shot. So watch yourself, I would say. And then you have company E at 78. Company F at 75, so look at company F, they're second to last. My challenge to them would be beat out early morning sunrise, see if you can jump another spot. Okay. It would be almost impossible probably to try to catch like a JMM or a company C. But to me, if you can bypass E or get very close or tie them, you're at 75, you're on 3 points behind right now. Now, company H, you're at 65. My challenge to you is to show good faith that you are trying, is to hit 70 or above overall game to date score. Okay, that would be improvement for company H. I would feel better about your team if you can at least hit 70 by the end of the simulation. All right, that's all I had. As always, feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. Have a great week.